This is an everyday look that I tried, and if you want to do this look with me, stick around and let's do our makeup together. Hey there. So today we're going to be trying Mally's Primer and Powerful Eyeshadow Kit, which comes with the actual primer. It's basically the stuff that you get in the shadow sticks. So you put it on and you put something else on it, an eyeshadow over it, and it just sets in place. Honestly, even if you don't put the eyeshadow over it, it still sets in place because her product is really good. So let's go ahead and try a look for today. So first I will go ahead and put that on my lid. It feels very nice and light, and it goes on very nice and smooth. And I'm going to go with a lighter look today and not do anything too dark. So I will go with this pinkish, brownish color. And I'll put that all over my lid. It seems to be very highly pigmented, so I think just from one try you'll probably get all the material you're looking for. Make sure you do the outside line a little bit just to make the blending look better. So next I'm going to use Mally's Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Eyeliner. And this one is supposed to be Royal Plum. So it'll go with the color scheme that I'm using. It's actually going on very nice and smooth. I'm not going to overdraw it because this is more of a daytime look, and I don't like to overdo it for daytime. It's always a good idea when you are doing your eyeliner, keep your eyes more like this while you're doing it. That way you're measuring the distance and the thickness and the shape. So it's easier to go back and forth to fix the actual line. Okay, so the liner is on, and this is a waterproof, smear-proof eyeliner, so it'll stay in place until I'm ready to take it off. So before I put on my mascara, I have to introduce a little color to my skin because I'm a little too pale, and I don't like this very pale look. I look very sickly. So I'm going to go ahead and use a coral color Paradise by L'Oreal blush. And I like it because it looks like I've been kissed by the sun, so I will go ahead and I put it on my nose slightly and blend the rest of it, because when the sun hits you, it does tend to hit you here and here, and this actually gives you a younger, more healthier, less pale look. So to put a little bit more on. So now we're ready for the mascara. And when it comes to mascara, it really depends on what your lashes are like and the look you like, whether you like it very light like I do, or if you like it layered and nice and thick and stand out. I typically like my eyelashes to look more natural. The only time I will make it look a little more dramatic is if I'm going to be going out for the night to a formal engagement and I'm dressed up and things like that. Otherwise, for an everyday look, I prefer the more natural look. And what I use is probably the cheapest thing on the market, but I love it. So it's Mega Length by Wet n Wild. This is in black, and I love how it works. Very straight lashes, straight to a point where it's actually leaning downward. So I typically have to curl my lashes with a curler and a spoon to get the more natural wave going. And see, it's pretty nice and light. I'm not putting any eyeshadow or mascara on the bottom, just because that's the look I'm going for today. So when it comes to lips, I like to put something on that's going to last throughout the day, whether I'm eating, drinking, doing whatever I need to do without having to constantly reapply color. And the only thing I will add is a little bit of the moisture that it comes with. And what I love is Rimmel. And this one is Provocalips 16-hour wear, and they're not kidding. It really is 16-hour wear. I have traveled with it on, and for those long flights, you know, over 16 hours, and they have lasted all through the time with eating, drinking, napping, everything. So in this particular case, I'm going to mix two different colors. One of the colors I'm going to try first is Kiss Off, which is more of a natural / coral color. Because it's on the lighter end, I don't want to look too pale because I'm wearing deep reds. So I'm going to now add Kiss Me You Fool. And the combination of the two colors is actually pretty nice. Excuse my lighting because I'm not at home. I'm at a hotel, so I'm trying to work with what I have. Make sure you don't leave any cracks open. Make sure you cover every area. I naturally have fuller lips, so I don't overdraw it. But if you have lips that are a little on the thinner side, you can actually use this itself as your lip liner and go outside the perimeter a little bit just to give yourself a fuller lip. So now I'm just letting it dry a little bit, and it's becoming a little more sticky. And this is the time to set it. On the other side of the color is the clear gel to set. And this keeps it actually very nice and moisturized. And if you happen to be eating or drinking and you find that this moisture glossy thing is wearing out, you can always reapply just to keep everything nice and smooth and soft. So this is my look for today. I went with reds and burgundies, and if you like this look, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. That way we can do our makeup together. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.